Greetings, my fine fellows. This is I, a goat, and I'm here today to do a reaction thingamabob because, well, for once, there's actually something that I legitimately want to, like, preserve my reaction and also kind of go through my thought processes about, which is the Gundam Requiem for Vengeance teaser trailer thing that they just put out. Um, which I think they said there was a live action thing, but from everything I've seen, because I saw a couple bits on Twitter, I saw some character designs and a render of a Zaku 2, to look like pretty good. It's on point, but I'm be curious to see. I do know it's another like 1 year war story, so it's set in that time frame, which hasn't been set in thousands of other stories, but what are you gonna do? I would love for some like Zeta Grips War, Neo Zeon War, or fucking well, Hathaway has the post charge counterattack stuff going on, but that's still a thing. I really wish we would get more like kind of variety of little side stories, but what happens? Still, I'll be curious to see how it is. I don't want to say I'm going in with like a hesitation or like a feeling that I want it to not be good, but I Netflix's track record, even though they have the apparently really good One Piece adaptation, is still I still don't really trust like them to adapt stuff well and whatnot. But you never know. I love Gundam. I want it to be good, but like Americans making Gundam is always kind of like, or at least like big studios, especially nowadays. I have my hesitation on because like eh, I don't know if that would they would find a good understanding of it, or if like they would find the right people to work on it that had a good understanding of how to do it good to get that good Gundam-y vibe that wants to break my heart and make you think about the politics and all the natures of war and such. But yeah, enough little preamble. Let's actually get around to watching this thing and spy what we can. Oh yeah, I looked up the differences because they had one on Gundam Info, and this is the one on Netflix, which seems to be the difference is the logos at the start, and then it just kind of pops off with the freaking the like I don't know, it's like a hymn thing. It's a couple seconds I caught on, but yeah, we shall watch and we shall now see what wonders await. Hmm. Okay. It looks good. Uh, they're going for the grim and gritty kind of look.
You heard the Major. Red Wolves, prepare to drop.
Okay. Uh, yeah, it's on Earth, so like the little helmet thing. I like this rendition of the cockpit. It's cool. Okay, now let's get to the red so I can see more. It's always cool seeing all the gribbling as things. But yeah, I'm liking how this is looking so far. It looks cool. Like it's that kind of hyper detaily thing, and they're going for like a full CGI look, which is interesting because I initially thought they were going to be going like for a live action thing, which was going to be interesting, but no, I guess they're doing a CGI thing. So like Igloo, I don't know. It's interesting. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Eastern Front, November. I've got that looks nice. 7 months after Fingies. The Revolutionary War. So do they mean like okay, I am not the best with timeline trackage. That's a good Zaku head. But what do they mean by Revolutionary War? Do they mean like when Neo Zeon initially revolted? I guess that's what they mean. Yeah, brains. But yeah, that Zaku head looks good. Let's do it. I got again. I'm liking the gribbling. There's some good gribbling on all these designs. Um, Zaku's look good. See if I can, because it got a bit of motion blur here. These are looking cool. These are looking cool. Those are good Zaku's. And I forget the name of the carrier bird thing. Oh, is that a red or a brown Zaku I spy?
Don't worry about me.
Ooh, he talk. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh! Ooh, I like that. That's cool. They just stuck a Zaku on top of a little tank thing to do. That is. Oh, that's really cool. That's that's really fucking cool. Like I love the idea of like just people piecing together shit and like riding on top. I don't know. That is always an aesthetic that I love. Like just blown out of shit and people riding in things. Let me. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. Here we finally get a good shot of these Zaku's. Also, red shoulders. That's always nice to see. It means I can make my Votoms references or whatnot. Because that, then again, green and red always a good combo. But oh man, I'm loving these renditions because it's different from the origins, like an adaptation, like variation on the design. And I like the proportionality of all these because it's always interesting to see how people would like reinterpret Azaku. Because honestly, to me, these look more like a little more Gyaradoga-y, in terms of like probably how they're like maybe thinking proportions out and whatnot. But yeah, I'm these look really fucking cool. And then the little shield bit's got like a little smack on that. It's a cool. I really cannot wait till we get a model kit version of these. Cause, cause you know they're gonna make a whole bunch of model kits of these fucking kits with these specialized designs. At least I hope. Cause these look good. These look good. If the show is shit, like at least you know you'll get a really nice, like cool looking Zaku model kit that will be looking like mm, mm, extra fine. Cause I like these. I like these. Like you obviously got your kind of okay, what is that rust brown or rust red? It's a very like muted red. It's not like the shiny kind of pink red that you get with Char, which I like good because it's like adding more variation. It's different than Johnny Raiden. Raiden? Raiden? One of those two. However it's pronounced. Because I actually have not read any of those stories. I just know the thing. I need to read them because I hear they're good. But yeah, I really like how these depictions are looking. They look really nice. Like from like a like oh, if you're gonna like greeble up and give it more a grim and gritty like sort of vibe. I like how they're sectioning off things. Like all the as I've been saying, the gribbling is looking nice, like the little technical accents to give it like a more like, oh hey, here's where they played it on this, here's where it's structured all that. This looks fucking good. Also like how I think we saw the Heat Hawk a second ago. Where is it? For like 1 second. I like how this is being rendered. That's always nice. Because I love axes as weapons, and like the Heat Hawk has always been a fun one. You know what's funny? As much as I love like Cyclops mechs and I love the Zaku, I don't actually own a Zaku kit. I need to buy one. I should finish that though. But yeah, back over here. Nope, that's Steam. Okay. So what is this? What was that? We got another giant robot I spies. I spies with my little eye. Is that a gym? What is this? Because that clearly is something different. Like I'm seeing. Hmm. Oh. Oh, what was that?
What the hell is that?
Oh. Ooh. Okay, so there's gonna be Gundam in here. Hmm. I'm guessing it's gonna be what do they call it? Like the North American front one, the black and orange one color scheme that they do. I'm guessing they do that, but it looks like it's got some. The shoulders are a bit different. That's the thing because I'm especially looking at that back. It's got like more bits and bobs. At least what I'm gazing out from this silhouette. Because it's got like I think it's the Dorn's Island one that has the little handlebars on the shoulders. Um, I'm trying to make out. See, I'm trying to see if there is anything really particular that I can make out that's uh really different. The only thing I can maybe guesstimate is that the arms are a bit more exposed, but maybe that like the I don't know the way this is proportioned, it looks way more thinner. Coming soon. Is that it? All right, let me look back on that real quick.
The hell is that?
Cause yeah, it's got the little shoulder cannon. Uh, yeah, maybe because again we're looking at the bulk of the Zaku, which is all nice and chunky like that. Let's look at these. So maybe what they're doing is they're having these guys because these still have their good chunk going on, and then they're gonna have like to emphasize the Gundam being like the really maneuverable, like hyper deadly thing. They're gonna emphasize like it's thin frame, to be more the like the agile like death dealer as it does. Maybe that's what they're going for. Because it to me like especially where's that shot? There's the Zaku tank. Is that a robot arm? I can't tell if that's a glove or not, but I assume it's a glove. Okay, come on, roll it back. Because at least what we're seeing here, like the way this is coming out, the way this back is looked like, that's obviously the beam saber right here. You got a cannon right there. It looks very thin, like it's like spindly, which maybe that's kind of like a thing they're going to be going for, where it's like a death, like a pale rider, not the literal mobile suit, but like metaphorically, like this specter of death looming over the battlefield. So making it more gaunt kind of does that. But this is good. This is good. There's not really much going on. It's like, oh, okay, cool, war, 1 year war stuff. We're following some Xeon uh, pilots in an operation somewhere in probably I forget. Do they say anywhere? I don't know. Somewhere in like a kind of rural area where there's like resource bases and stuff. You could like simple setup of like, hey, here's a little isolated pocket of war. Do all that. But yeah, I'm guessing. This is what I'm guessing. Like the way they're going to design the Gundam is instead of it being kind of like the really simply heroic one that you usually will see in stuff, it's going to be more like spindly, more kind of gaunt, but like still have all the movability and power and whatnot. And it'll be like this specter of death looming over the battlefield, like stalking these guys and like slowly killing off their group, and they're like trying to hunt it down. They'll probably 10 bucks says they'll probably break off from their unit at like vengeance, or lead the when it's just the commander lady in like the rusty brown red Zaku, which she'll be like doing a big old battle fight thing, and just her hunting it down. That's my guesstimation going off of like I don't know, just the vibe I'm getting, like that, like I don't know. Okay, what is the words? The kind of dissatisfactory of like vengeance, like probably like she tries to take this thing down, results in more people of her dying, and then like at the very end, she gets him, and like she opens up the cockpit. Maybe it's like a kid or something. I don't know because there's ways of doing where it's like that classical like I don't know like war in the pocket like kind of bitter sweet like feeling something like that, or at least that's kind of the vibe I would want to go for, like have one of those endings where it's just like sad and like the person is left like to live with everything, like that fact that they like led someone down the thing, or like they lost everyone. um but yeah, it seems like a good trailer. It's more 1 year war stuff, so it's kind of what you'd expect. It's not really like anything out and out amazing, but it looks really cool. I like I think the biggest thing is I really like the way the Zaku twos are represented because they look really cool. I am very curious to see what the Gundam is going to look like. If I am right on that, it's going to be like more gaunt and spindly to like evoke that sense of like death that it brings, kind of like that, help fit the narrative fold of it being the antagonist. Um, but yeah, I'm hopeful. It seems like a simple enough story that they could do right. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. Like it's cool, it's interesting, it looks nice. Like all the design wise looks nice. The way the characters are animating looks good. Um, but I don't know if it's really going to be like something that I really like. I'm gonna be like, wow, Owen Wilson, wow, just wow, and like love. But then again, teaser trailers, those are always a kind of a thing. I'm not really used to doing the reaction thing, so it's more like me kind of going off stuff. I'm liking how there seem to be like a lot of the shots seem to be good, well composed. It's not like lacking in a sense of direction. It's just you have to just wait and see. Like, okay, this is the trailer. The trailers can be shitty and deceiving, like and whatnot. But yeah, I think this it looks good. It looks fun. I like a lot of the design work here. It makes me curious what's going to be going on. Um, I'm not really sure what like non-Gundam people are going to be interested in it, like, or at least what their thoughts are going to be. Maybe I'll show it this cat and see what she think. But yeah, it looks really cool. It looks, I think best way of describing it, it looks exactly and feels exactly the sort of thing that I would assume they would do if they were doing like a little side story thing done over in America with like all the grim and gritty, because that's definitely what they're going for. They're going for the more like kind of gritty. Okay, what is a good film comparison? I don't know, like Fury. That's a movie I watched forever ago, where it's like they're in the tank and it's all that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, just something like that, where it's like this war story, which is what you want. Um, but yeah, I think it'll be cool. I think it will be interesting to see. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like awe-inspiring. It's not like it's really going on. But I think that's just kind of me being like, oh, this is neat. I don't like really go hard on stuff. Like yeah, I could definitely like when they drop a trailer for fucking Hathaway Noah Part Two, I'm gonna be like, oh fuck yeah, because well, one, that fucking movie was amazing, and I want to see the next part. And I want to see because I've read where it goes, and I want to see how they adapt it. But yeah, I think this looks good. It's gonna be interesting. I just hope it's good. That's the fun thing, and I like the design work. I think that's the big takeaway. But yeah, if what do you? I hope this was interesting. I'm not gonna do these all the time. It's just like because it's Gundam, and I fucking love Gundam. Gundam is like my thing. I have all my model kits. I even have all my 30-minute missions next to my model kits, which is always fun. But yeah, I'm curious to see what this is gonna be. But I'm also curious to see what you guys think. Like, do you think this is gonna be anything really noteworthy, or if it's gonna be just kind of like a, or actually really amazing? I'd love it for it to actually be amazing. Like, that'd be fucking awesome, and get more people into Gundam and like all the cool shit that comes from it. Um, but yeah, yeah, leave your thoughts down below, comment and whatnot, and then yeah, I'll see you all in the next video, which I don't know what's going to be, but I hope you have a good one.